What's poppin', Connor High? Today is February 11th, 2020. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Josh. In today's show, we'll be talking about the readings on the recent coronavirus and international motor shows.
So stay tuned for today's episode of Total Recap. In more coronavirus news, a patient arrived in the U.S. after a visit to the coronavirus capital, Wuhan, China. It was reported that he was one of 4 patients who had reportedly shown symptoms of the virus. After tests were done to see if they were infected, they all showed up negative for the virus, and they were released back to a quarantine area. In a shocking turn of events, it was actually shown that one of the tests was wrong, and one person did indeed have the coronavirus, and the test was just read wrong. Shocking turn of events. So to anyone, if you are sick or have any flu-like symptoms, please stay at home and recover.
The first international motor show was held back in 1896 for horseless carriages. Now, there are international motor shows hosted all over the world. Back then, cars used to be so unusual when presenting them. It was not like now where we can see the different customizations you do to the cars, trucks, or even minivans. These shows were mainly to present new models for each company, where now they barely show the new models at these car shows. Car shows had many cars that looked like cars we would have today. But no, now we see way better styles, model, and even better looks on the inside and outside of the car. So car shows back then must have been more exciting than now.
We will now take it to a quick commercial break.
Sometimes the things we do or say can make others feel hurt,
Such a weirdo.
excluded, or isolated. Everything you say and do creates an impact.
How am I supposed to save the whole world?
You can't think about saving the world. You have to think about saving one person.
Because of you, someone's entire life can change. You don't have to be a superhero to have a positive impact.
Friends?
Friends.
If I could go back and change it all, I would. I think I'm gonna miss you the most. I'm sorry. So sorry. So sorry. Or maybe it's just the little moments. If I could go back and change it all, if I could go back, I would. But I can't.
Good afternoon, I'm Jenny, your weather anchor for today. Let's jump straight into it. If you look over here, the high for today will be 57 and a low 47 degrees with 80% chance of storms. For tomorrow, we'll be having a high of 59 and a low 43 with 50% chance of storms. On Thursday, the high will be 57 degrees and a low of 30 degrees being partly cloudy. On Friday, the high will be 58 and a low 41 degrees being mostly sunny. And finally, Saturday, the high will be 66 and a low 55, being mostly sunny. And now for a quote by Roy Innes, who we will talk about here in just a bit. To make inexpensive guns impossible to get is to say that you're putting a money test on getting a gun. It's racism in its worst form, said Roy Innes. We will now take it to a Chinese club interview.
Today's special guest is Itzel, a member of the Chinese club. Thanks so much for joining us, Itzel. The first question is, walk us through exactly what you do in Chinese club.
Well, we actually do some activities sometimes, but most of the time we're just practicing some dances.
What made you want to join the Chinese club?
I really like the culture a lot, and that's pretty much it.
Do you have any important role? Do you have an important role in the Chinese club?
Well, I'm actually just the vice president, not as important as the president, but I do some tiny roles that help out the president as much as I can.
Can you say your 3 favorite words in Chinese for our viewers? And can you tell us what they mean in English?
Well, the first one is ni hao, which is hello, and then wo ai ni, which is I love you, and then sai zhen, which is bye.
What do you love most about the Chinese culture?
I really love the dances, like the one like long fan dance and then the short fan dance that some people might have seen because we perform them at school sometimes, not all the time.
You guys just recently went to Chinatown. Can you tell us what your favorite part of the trip was?
Being my friends and the restaurant, the food especially, which is really great.
Also, y'all had a friend in Chinese Spring Festival. Can you tell us about how that went?
It went really great. We had a little bit of performances like the short film dance and the long, and we sold some boba tea. We made some little face paintings, and we gave out a little bit of food. And thank you for everybody who came to support us as well.
What would you tell someone that would like to join the Chinese club?
Well, in my experience on it, it was really great, and I hope whoever comes in our Chinese club, they would have the same experience of having fun.
Well, thanks again for joining us, Itzel, and now we'll take it back to the studio.
Hey everyone, we wanted to finish out our newscast today with a few announcements.
Do you want to be part of CHS 2020-2021 Cheer Squad? There is a mandatory tryout meeting either February 6th at 6:30 p.m. in the LGI or February 12th at 6:30 p.m. in the LGI.
The National English Honor Society is in the process of inviting new members. Applications for the consideration are due on February the 21st, and the induction ceremony will be held on March the 18th. If you would like to be considered for membership, please pick up an application packet from your English teacher. Anime Club is canceled until a new sponsor can be found. If any teacher would like to sponsor the club, please contact Ms. Bundaj.
Want to listen and meet a local entrepreneur who bagged a deal on Shark Tank? Come to the next DECA meeting on Monday, February 10th after school in the CCC to hear from the owner of Makeup Junkie as she shares her story on how she got started and runs a now $1 million business. Don't know what to get your significant other or BFF for Valentine's? Don't worry, the paw print can help. Tuesday through Friday, February 11th through the 14th, the paw print will be selling Teddy Grahams for only $3, along with exclusive I Love Being a Congo Tiger t-shirt and silicone bracelets. The high school Democrats are meeting this Thursday, February 13th, after school in the room 115. We'll be discussing important upcoming events, including community service hours. Snacks will be provided, and all are welcome to participate. If you are interested in joining yearbook or newspaper next year, stop by room 227 or the main office to pick up your application. Applications are due Friday, March 6th. Our club meeting on Tuesday, February 11th. We will be making Valentine's and discussing our upcoming volunteering day at the 24-2 Animal Shelter. Congo boys beat the Woodlands on Friday and are 11-0 on the year with 3 more to go. The girls team was ideal. Bowler of the week is Treble Skeen, who threw a 253 in competition. Girls final district competition is on Friday, 300 bowl. Then both teams are headed to regionals. Would you like to gift your friend, teacher, or significant a letter tied with a beautiful rose with a ribbon? Anorak Club will be selling roses for $2 each before school during lunches this Friday on Valentine's. These funds will be going to Roselle Porella Erratic Project. Conroe High School tennis team won a lot of medals last week at the New Caney Tennis Individual. In JV, we have our girls Laura, India, Savannah, and Trinity. Awesome jobs, ladies. For our guys, we have Harrison, Luke, Zach, Juan, Daniel, Abraham, Johnny, and Areli. Everyone placed top 3 in medals. Good job, JV tennis. And our varsity tennis did a great job with medals from Carol, Corbin, and Ronnie. Awesome job, varsity tennis. We are proud of you. Overall, fantastic job, Conroe High School tennis. Congratulations to Maddie Royas, Lone Star College. Hey Conroe Tigers, Friday 14th, our girls soccer will be having our Teacher Appreciation Night and Hispanic Night. Our prayers impactful teachers will be acknowledged. Come out and support. Homemade tacupas will be for sale. Tickets will be $5 from any soccer girl player. This week's College of the Week is Gambling State University. Located in Gambling, Louisiana, it was opened in 1901 and continues its commitment to the education of minorities in America. It is a liberal arts college. However, it is best known for the world's famed Tiger Marching Band. Although Gambling State University is an HBCU, their motto states, "The place where everybody is somebody." Gambling State University has a variety of programs that are available for all students.
Happy Grand Spirit Friday! Happy Grand Spirit Friday! Happy Grand Spirit Friday! Happy Grand Spirit Friday from the Robinson family.
In honor of Black History Month, today we would like to honor Roy Ennis. Roy Ennis, an American politician activist, was from 1968, the leader of the Congress of Racial Equality, CORE. The organization was at the forefront of the struggle for voting and other civil rights for African Americans, particularly in the South.
In 1965, he was named chairman of the Harlem chapter, in which capacity he sought an independent school board for Harlem. Ennis became CORE's national director in 1968, and as a black nationalist, he opposed integration and supported black business enterprises.
Well, those are all the announcements that we have for today. Don't forget to follow us on all social media at KTIG News.
As always, CHS, start strong, finish strong. Make sure to tune in tomorrow for more KTIG news.